Can virtual people hear me? Give some thumbs up or emojis if you can hear. Yep. Thank you, Flynn. Thank you, Joel.
I'll keep an eye.
Awesome. We got a couple more people coming out. There's questions.
No, I'll keep an eye. If there's questions, I'll let you know.
Cool. I think like most people are out here. I don't know if we want to show you that there are more people. Hold on. More people.
Fully branded.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice and humid here. I thought I would get everybody else out into humidity.
I appreciate it immensely.
All right. So to start off, I want to say thank you for everybody for coming in, for participating. Andre and I are going to send a little survey probably to the Team Canada email later. Please fill it out. We want your feedback on if you enjoyed this, if you have any ideas. Maybe we'll do this again next year. Yeah, so we do want your feedback on that. So please, like, if everyone could give a little bit, even if it's just like, I like this, I don't like this, whatever your feedback is, we would really appreciate it. This is our first time throwing an event like this, and we learned a lot, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we look forward to doing it again, I believe. So we already said earlier, thank you to Jess and especially Jen, and I don't know if Frank's Lexi.
Honestly, I haven't seen her 2 hours.
2 hours. So
she was in the boardroom last time I saw her.
In the boardroom.
An hour and a half ago. Like, you need this room? I'm like, no, you're good.
I think she was closing deals for your team, man.
Yeah, she's looking for a job.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, how old's Lexi? 11. So Frank's daughter is not in school right now, and she's here. So she's been helping set up the outside area with food. So thanks, Frank, for bringing your daughter in. We also, those of you who were remote didn't hear earlier, Jen's last week is this week. She will be here Monday with us, and then she's moving on. And Kylie will be coming back from mat leave, but we will miss Jen quite a bit. That does mean we will have a little pause in all the stuff that Jen does, shipping out stuff, new computers, all of that stuff is going to be paused because Jen's been doing a great job at it, and Jess and I may not remember how to do it all ourselves. But Kylie's coming back, so in the middle of August 14th. So we'll see Kylie again, which is awesome. Those of you who haven't met her, she was our version of Jen before she had a baby. So that's where Jen came in. So thank you very much, Jen. We definitely could not have done this event without you. And we will work on shipping the sweatpants and winning prizes out in the next couple of days. Speaking of winners of the trivia, Christy Dugal is behind a pool, so I can't see her. Was the winner. Christy's taking home a $150 Amazon gift card. Do you know what you're buying? Not yet.
A knife set.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Ryan Whitehead, who is in BC, he got second place. He is taking home a Samsung tablet. He's not actually taking it home. We're going to ship it to him with his track pants, sweatpants. And then Mel Desjardins, who is in Alberta. She's in Calgary. She was not able to join from Alberta with the other ladies as she is going to have a baby soon. Mel will be with us for just under a month before she goes on mat leave. So congrats, Mel. And we will be shipping. Big congrats for Mel and her baby. Girl, yes. It's like, I'm pretty sure it was a girl, but we're going to be shipping her a $400 Henkel knife set, which, Elena had said, like, Alana had said that she would gladly take Mel's winning prize back with her, but she didn't check baggage and will not get onto the airplane with a knife set. So we'll be shipping that to you, Mel. But thank you all. Thanks for participating in the trivia. It looks like people retain a lot of information. I have a product exec call every 2 weeks. Today it was actually a PDF format, which was good because I didn't have time for it. But I do have some updates on roadmaps, where products are going, and I'm going to share those with you right now. So there were some questions during training. So for the Unite platform, we should start being able to sell it probably early November. We're going to start with starter kits. We might even see if we have some current clients that might want to test it as well. We might do a little pilot that way. Before that, we will have people internally testing it. If this is something you're interested in, we'll reach out to the whole team so everyone will have the opportunity to test it. We will not start testing it right away with clients. We will start testing it. I mean, last time I tested a system, I called my mom. So, you do you. But we will be looking for feedback. We have everything's going to be translated into Canadian English versus American English. I believe there's going to be a French version as well. So if you speak French, we would definitely value that. So that's probably going to take place in, I would say, late September, early October. We'll let you know when that happens. And hopefully our servers will be up and running in Canada, point of presence by then, and then we can start onboarding customers. Do we have questions? Okay. So with that being said, initially, the reason why we planned this event in July is because we were supposed to start testing in August. But all of that did get pushed back a little bit, which is kind of a good thing. They're prioritizing all the call center flight functions. So call queues, like what you guys are used to, wall boards. What else do I have in here? Hot desking. So we talked about how hot desk, we weren't sure what was going on with hot desking. It is on the roadmap. And it looks like a lot of these features will be done before we go live in Canada. So that's only going to be much better for us. We talked about single pane of glass in Unite, the one screen with your chat, your video, everything in one screen. So they actually started this week piloting in the USA with clients. So they're running a small pilot right now, and they're also creating a mobile version. So a new mobile app that will be single pane of glass as well. Right now there is, I don't know if you guys know this, but there is a mobile app for Huddle right now. So instead of having two apps, you can have one. That's going into internal beta. If you watch the Net2Phone World channel, sometimes they will post possibly in there. It could be another channel too. I'll check. They will post and ask people if they want to join the beta testing. You guys are welcome to join those if you see them. And it'll give you opportunity, one, to give feedback to the devs as they're, fine-tuning the product. But the mobile app for SPOG, single pane of glass, is going into beta soon. That's it.
Don't call it SPOG.
Don't call it SPOG. Single pane of glass. Is there like a marketing name for it yet?
It's just the next version of Unite.
Just
so that's like, right. It's got like basically the same functionality, but the UI is changing. Please do not call it SPOG.
I will.
You've already been on my list, right?
In the meantime, we will have a new LMS platform introduced. It looks like it's going to be a platform called No Letter B number 4. We haven't gotten access to it yet, but Andre and I should get access to it within the month of August and get training and all that stuff. So you will hear more about that when it comes out. That's where the Unite training, similar to the training you guys did for Sonar, will live. And we'll move all the Sonar stuff there as well. It says it has gamification. We talked about that in UContact, but it could be cool. I don't know.
We'll see what it looks like.
We'll see what it looks like. So that's going to be coming as well. Also, new academy for Unite. It's going to be called Unite Academy is coming. I would say Sarah's 50% done before release. More.
Yeah, it's going to be released in August for sure. The first round of content, which will be at least 4 parent categories big.
Yeah.
Their subcategories.
Yeah, so 4 categories, parent categories, will be released in August. It'll be a public-facing domain for anyone who speaks English for Unite. Funny enough, when she was testing it, she had to turn the domain on live, and it wasn't on live very long, but a bunch of people in the US somehow found it through Google and were submitting support tickets to us. And we were all just like, what account is this, and why are they asking us about like their voicemail or something? And it turns out it was because they found it. So it's going to work really well for the States. We had their version of like Joe/Vinny, product specialist, kind of does everything. He logged in the other day and gave really good feedback on it. So it's coming. It has a little bit of a different look and feel than our current Sonar Academy, which is what we're going to start calling it. not Net2Phone Academy, Sonar Academy. But similar functions, same back end. You can search through it. Sarah's rewriting all the documentation to the state, so it's uniform. Joe's been rewriting a lot of it too. Thank you very much, Joe. So when it launches, we will ask people to take a look at it and give feedback so that we can fine tune it. So in August at some point, hopefully at the latest September, we'll have it live before we start selling the product. I don't know if I had any other updates on roadmaps. That's about it. uContact's ready to go. Like we could sell uContact. We are selling uContact at any point. So I think Brian has one that is potentially close to closing, and Charlene has one that kind of went on vacation, I guess. We'll see when they come back. But hopefully they will close. Can be, yeah. We don't know. So that's good as well. So keep your ears open if you hear of opportunities or customers that are looking for unique features that we don't have, or if they're churn risks because we don't have something. I know Sylvie had a customer that was asking about a HubSpot integration. Unite will have a HubSpot integration. I believe it's in testing right now. Denise, end of development right now. So we'll try and keep you guys abreast of all those changes. That way, if a client is thinking to change it, it might take them a few months to change. They might as well, if they can hold on and wait to get to the new platform. We'll make it worth their while. We'll make it a seamless transition. You can talk about that. Yeah. How about it?
So on top of the single pane of glass update that they're doing for Unite, uContact is also undergoing a UI update to kind of bring it more in line with kind of where visually we are as a brand, but also make it a little bit more user-friendly, more so than it kind of already is. Again, going back to the whole administrators, supervisors, and whatnot should be able to make changes easily, right? It only makes it easier if it's easier to use, easier to navigate. So they're undergoing a major change there. There's some additional functionality that I haven't yet gotten the final feature list of that's going to be included with it. But it'll all be, again, to kind of elevate that user's experience across the board. So very exciting times for both product sets.
Yep. And then obviously we'll keep you in the loop about the Net2Phone AI product. I'm sorry for people that hear beeping. There's like an office behind us that does fall protection and forklift training. So I guess they're training right now. Cool. I just lost my train of thought. There was one more thing. Oh, and the other thing that we're working on, there's 2 other projects that are ongoing right now that will impact you guys in one way or another. One of them is our internal policies for Net2Phone Canada are getting revamped through our HR team. So as those update, I'll let you guys know. You'll probably at some point, once we're done, receive something in Humi to review and sign like you did when you got hired, but it will be in the zone as well. So we'll keep the updated version in the zone. And then speaking of policies, started a new project working with a whole bunch of lawyers on privacy policy. This is going to come up more and more, especially as we start using AI. People want to know where their information is, where it's being stored. Most of you already know clients want their data stored in Canada. So working through that right now, we're going to look at what we need to be compliant with GDPR, which is the European Communications Privacy Policy for personal information. It's crazy. It's like the most advanced one in the world that I'm aware of. So we're going to work on that. Net2Phone USA just did that. They are pretty much complete, which is nice because I can piggyback off their work. And then Quebec has new privacy policy for personal information coming in. Anyone who lives in Quebec, you probably want to look it up. But we'll make sure that we're compliant with that as well. So over the coming months, we may see some changes to service agreements. I'll let you know if our service agreements, definitely our privacy policy on our website will update. And then our internal policies in the zone will as well. I don't really have any other updates. Do you have anything you want to?
No updates, but I just want to take a minute to thank all the people that helped with all the presentations this week. I know Cole did all the uContact stuff, and we had people from our customer success team do the Sonar. Victoria was great help, and I did some of the remote stuff. I also want to thank Christy because it was our first time running events like this. I had never run events before, so I learned a lot with her guidance as we developed all the content. So
I
yeah,
had neither, guys.
well, so yeah, thanks
Awesome.
everyone.
So that's it. You guys are free for the afternoon. Do what you need to do. Thank you for those of you who traveled in and are leaving and heading back home tonight or tomorrow. Enjoy the volleyball court while you can. Foosball. Today is Thursday. It's 3 p.m., which means beer o'clock. There should be beer in the keg. There's cups. I will not. Huh? Wine in the fridge. Very. This is like very important. We have wine. So if anybody wants to volunteer to help pass out beer with me, I will pass it out. I don't want to pour it. Anyone who knows me knows you're going to get a foamy beer. So, all right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon.